How are they doing with COVID in China? I mean, I never know what numbers to trust, if I can trust any of them.
Yeah, you can't trust the regime's numbers because those are obviously undercounted.
Yeah.
The modeling that has been done by a number of health firms basically says either 800 million infections or maybe 1.1 billion infections this winter. Deaths will be between 1 and 2 million. They expect this current surge to crest in about a week, but they also are talking about a surge in mid-March. And that would make sense because we saw when under the zero COVID policies of China, which they abandoned on December 7th, this disease hit Beijing and Shanghai 2-3 waves. And so it's probably this surge is going to also come back and hit these cities again.
But the whole country has essentially been reopened, and that was something that they wanted to do. But now they're dealing with the reality that maybe, I don't know if there was middle ground there, Gordon, but they've got real problems. This is getting back to what it was near its height.
Yes. I mean, this is worse. You know,
Yeah.
We tried to flatten the curve. Well, China compressed the curve. It's not like they intended to do that, but having those two policies, zero COVID and then no policy at all, you know, right back to back, no notice of it, has compressed the curve, and it's meant that there's been untold suffering, especially among the elderly Chinese. You know, when we see the cremations in the streets in places like Shanghai and elsewhere, that really says that society is broken down.
Yeah, I saw that on the front page of the New York Times recently, where you're seeing these cremations. They're not hiding the fact that it's going on. So that's pretty bad when you're at that point.
Yes, and really we don't know the full effect on society, but it can't be good because right now the Chinese people are really upset. And also, you got a downturn in the economy. The economy is contracting. It contracted last quarter. It's contracting this month. You know, there's not very much demand from the world for Chinese exports, and so we saw those terrible December export numbers. And this really means, I think, that the Chinese economy's got a long way to go to recover. It's going to be very hard. And Chinese people right now are in a foul mood.
Yeah, and understandably. Thank you very much, Gordon.